Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to another video. So, I'm doing something a little different. This is my very first Create a Sim specific video that I've made. And the reason that it's taken me so long to get to this is that it literally takes me so long to create Sims that it's just ridiculous, honestly. I struggle so much with the modifying tools and stuff that is just no. I never make Sims that actually look like real people. I've tried to make my Sim self multiple times and I'm never anywhere close. I just don't know. Maybe I see people differently. I'm not sure. But anyway, I decided to make a lesbian couple. I don't have many LGBTQ plus Sims in my game, and I definitely think it's about time for that. Not to mention, it is March, so it's International Women's Month, or whatever the term is, but so I figured I would make some women. So I decided to go with two fairly different Sims, and I have them as engaged and not married, which I do forget when I am making their names and I give them both the same last name, but don't worry, I have fixed that already. You just won't see it in the footage. But anyway, this is our first Sim. This is Eva, and I definitely see Eva being independent, business savvy, a real neat freak, and I feel like she would put her work before her fiance. And I feel like it's one of the issues that they have, which that's not their only issue. Eva is not just, the problem. But anyway, I make her her aspiration is fabulously wealthy, of course, and I give her, I'm trying to think of it before I actually put them up there, but I make her ambitious, neat, and I'm not sure what her other trait is. She's neat, she's ambitious, and she's high maintenance. I do make her high maintenance. I imagine that she's like the CEO of her company, and that's how she met her fiance, in fact. So yeah, I imagine that she quickly climbed the ladder in her job and has become this like badass boss lady, and just, I don't know, her whole thing is like, her whole life is making a name for herself, and that's just her. So I feel like she struggles in her current relationship because of the fact that she isn't just her anymore. She is so independent, and so she wants to do everything herself. She's so prideful, and I feel like it's hard to be in a relationship when you're that egotistical and so just you mindset. I'm not saying that she's a bad person or a bad character or sim or whatever. In fact, I think a lot of people would aspire to be her. She is inspiring. But anyway, yeah, I really like Eva. I'm not exactly sure about Angela, which Angela is her fiance, but I definitely could see Eva being a wonderful standalone character. You wouldn't really need her to be in a relationship if like your sim wanted to date her. That, whatever. I could see it. But anyway, our second sim, which I'm getting ready to work on here in a minute, but her name is Angela, and I feel like she's really shy and kind of lazy. She's a huge bookworm, and she spends way more time fantasizing about her relationship than actually living in it. So I feel like that's kind of her issue, is that she romanticizes everything and isn't aware just how maybe absent-minded she comes off in the relationship. Maybe Eva even wonders, where her head is at or why they're together. I don't know. I definitely feel like Eva's like way, I'm not going to say smarter, but maybe more mature. Maybe Angela is kind of immature and inexperienced considering she is shy. So yeah, here's Angela, and I give her the scholar. Is it the scholar? I don't know. It's the one that you want to get degrees. No, academic scholar aspiration, and then I give her the bookworm and the lazy, and once again I have no idea what I give her for the third trait. But anyway, you'll see it in a minute. I'm horrible at remembering, and I just made these Sims, so that's equally embarrassing. Anyway, I imagine, oh, nope, I'm getting the last name and then making it wrong. I gave her Sloan, and nope, I changed it to Gilbert, just FYI. So yeah, let's see what that other trait is. I struggle. I give her creative and then take it away. But I settle on outgoing. Oh, interesting. I kind of don't see her being very outgoing, but okay, that's what I put. Okay, so this is my rundown for how they met. I figure because Eva is this huge CEO lady, she's trying to impress, she's trying to conquer the world. I feel like her company was trying to build a new mall or condos or something, and there was only one building standing in the way of their construction, and it was a small bookstore. So all they needed to do was buy the bookstore, and then they could do whatever they wanted. But of course the owner didn't want to sell, and that's where Angela comes into play. I feel like Angela worked part-time at the bookstore while she's in college trying to get a degree, probably in literature, because I could definitely see her becoming an author. But anyway, so because of the fact that she's there at the bookstore working part-time, that's how her and Eva meet. I'm not exactly sure why they would become a couple. Maybe just the dynamic of Eva being so very, I don't want to use the word dominating, but she is very in charge. And I feel like Angela would be drawn to that because she's so kind of mouse-like, in my opinion. I don't know. But for whatever reason, they become a couple, and they have been engaged now for a while and keep pushing the wedding off. And, Angela's too busy in her fantasies, in her books, reading about others' weddings and their happily ever afters to get really ready to doing their own. And I feel like Eva is too busy dominating the world and being her badass boss lady self. So I don't know. I don't know if they'll ever get married. I don't know if they'll ever work out. I figured I would leave that up to you guys. Do you want them to find a way to put their relationship first? Or do you think that they're just too different and will drift apart and eventually call off the wedding? I'd like to think that Eva's going to hire somebody to work part-time so she can spend more time with Angela, and Angela's going to get her degree, probably in literature, and start writing books. Maybe even that inspire her to actually go through with the wedding so she gets her own happily ever after. Check back on Friday for the speed build of their house. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like me or what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified of my next video, hit the notification bell. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, bye.